Tonight is September 11th of 2022. We're here with James, Beth, Michael, Theresa, Casey, and myself. And we are getting ready to start our investigation. We have our cameras set up and we are about to get started. We are at a location in central eastern Ohio that dates back to earliest America, back in the earliest days of the Ohio country. Some of the reporting, one of the things that I did today is I went to the library on the way here to kind of do some snooping, some perusing through the different documentation. The earliest documentation I can find of this land here, other than what we know is with the Native Americans and stuff like that that lived in this area, was through a lady by the name of Miss Elizabeth Sherrick, who was the granddaughter of one of the first settlers in the Fetters Run area, which is where we are right now. The Fetters Run is the creek right alongside of the school here, who settled in this area in 1801. Elizabeth was born in 1798. They lived on the farm just north of the infirmary, so just a little bit that way. The first death that she remembered on this property that we are sitting on right now was a lady by the name of Katie Ditto. Ditto's family actually lived where the infirmary is now. The Fetters family is also right here along this creek, which is who the creek was actually named after. So in 1827, there was a recorded need for a county infirmary. So they acquired 170 acres out here where we are right now and built an original wood-framed structure that would be later replaced in 1840 by the brick structure that we see while we're here. Some of the directors that we were able to come across was William Fetters, George Darfus, a man by the name of William Fosnow, superintendents were Kaiser. And we went through just in general and kind of looked at some of the specifics of the location. The reports in this place vary. Over 170 odd years, when we were going through the documentation today, somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,200 people are reportedly buried on this property that even passed away here. This property was a functioning, basically a nursing home for a large portion of its career. They did ground penetrating radar and found that there were over 1,000 corpses buried standing up. One of the reports also as well with this location is because of all of this, there was some poisoning in the water because of all the formaldehyde and such like that was used. So there's a lot of things that went on with the overall location. Now, when we were doing some of our background research on the location, one name that kept coming up was a man by the name of Hummel, who was a superintendent back in the early 1900s. Several clippings include from the Cincinnati Enquirer had reported poor treatment for the inmates that were secured here. Now keep in mind that most of the people that were here for, they were orphans, they were widows, they were old, they were disabled, they just couldn't take care of themselves. But even still, they were referred to as inmates. In 1902, there was an inquiry that came across from the Cincinnati Enquirer where there were folks looking into some of the poor treatment that was reportedly happened in this location. This Henry Hummel that numerous people that have done prior investigations in this location and several of the tour guides have mentioned was someone that was reportedly very active in terms of poor treatment in his building.
Some of these rooms are rooms that the residents would have stayed in. This is the infamous jail cell that you see on Destination Fear and a couple other people's videos. But this would have been for the women's side. The men's side has their own. If you didn't follow 10 of the rules, they would put you in there. You couldn't cuss, you couldn't have any intoxicating liquors of any kind unless prescribed by the doctor. You were required to be cleanly. If you could work, you physically had to work either on the farm that they had or within the building helping care for others who couldn't care for themselves. Men and women could not talk with each other if they lived here. Men and women could not be on each other's sides if they lived here. I'm missing a few, but the number 10 rule states if you cannot follow any of the previous rules, then you will end up either in the jail cell or in the dungeon. The jail cell, you could be in there for up to 24 hours. After that 24-hour period, if you still were not listening or you are a frequent flyer of not listening to the rules, they would take you upstairs to where the dungeon is at. Up there, it's super hot in the summertime and super cold in the wintertime, so it was the worst place to be. People who came to the infirmary, they were in here for either mental health problems, physical ailments. Your family just didn't want you anymore. Your husband didn't want you anymore because you were a female that couldn't own land at the time either. Or you just had extreme bad luck and lost everything, so this was a place for you to go.
Don't go anywhere alone in this place. A, you're going to get lost because it is pitch black out there, especially once we get all these lights out in this place. It takes on a much different character. B, there is some dark stuff in this place. We have everything from torture to abuse to neglect to violence. Theresa's going to have a team that's going to consist of her, Beth, and Casey. And separately, we are going to have Michael, James, and myself investigating in a different part of the building.
Very good.
Out here in the middle of the floor, we have a cat ball. And also, I am putting this device out right here that you can interact with as well.
The whole place.
Yeah.
With all the paint and is this the far using? Yeah. We'll keep it pissed off in the party very real quick.
Okay.
See if they'll party with us. Hey, I heard there was a party in here. What's the occasion? Is it somebody's birthday? Would you like to sing happy birthday with us? How about we sing happy birthday? And when we get to the part about the name, you tell us the name that we should sing happy birthday to. Alright. Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you.
That was weird that something went beep beep like silence.
for us to introduce ourselves? My name is Beth.
My name's Theresa.
My name is Casey. That right doorway over there, on the top left corner, I saw a dark shadow sort of pop its head or something out, and it made my heart jump out of my skin. So I don't jump in my throat. So I don't think that was a trick. I don't think that was a trick of my eye.
You want us to get out one of the talking boxes so you can talk to us? Give us some kind of sign that you're in here with us. Make a noise. Roll. Speaker box is going down this thing.
Do you have a lot of rules that you have to follow?
President. Did you always follow the rules? You can tell us the truth. We're not going to tell anybody. We're not going to get you in trouble.
I hear you moving around out here. Where are you? Why do you seem to be afraid of us? There's nothing to be afraid of. We're not here to hurt anybody. We're here to see if anybody kind of like to chat with us tonight. Maybe you just need attention. This is what? Was your funeral in this room? Or did you come to a funeral in this room? At the room? In the room? Can you be a little bit more specific for me to help me out?
Sleep.
It just told you to go to sleep. You want James to sleep down here?
Lady here, but this picture thing.
Easy. Easy what? Is James easy? Is that what you're saying? Cold breeze.
Did you play any piano?
Now you.
I don't know how to play.
That's about as best I can do. I'm sorry. What was that kind of creepy breath sound? Stay? Where do you want us to stay? Where do you want us to go? Tell me. Explain what you want. Where do you want us to go? Is this where you want? Last time we were in here, we had some weird stuff happen. Is this where you want me to be? Why don't you come in here and mess with me for a little bit and see if maybe you can use some of my energy. I'm good with it. If it works for you. Okay. So I am going to kind of open myself up to you for a little bit and let you kind of, if you need energy or something like that to help you, you can utilize myself and then you can utilize my battery right here. This battery has energy inside of it. That energy can help you if you so inclined. I do not want you to touch either one of these other gentlemen in here with you. I want you to keep your hands to yourself unless you are messing with me. I do not want you messing with either one of those two. We are here to communicate with you tonight. We are here to hear your story. We are here to help you if we can. But to do that, you have to be able to help yourself by giving an effort to talk to us. I don't know what that was. Yeah, okay, yeah, something. All right, who's in here with me? If you're in here with us right now, can you do me a favor? Can you walk into the area where we are and just come close enough to where I can have a discussion with you? What was that? That was really
Here
loud. Was that you? I hear somebody coming down the stairs. Well, one of you guys do me a favor. Message the girls and tell them to come down here to this hallway and bring an SB10 and the headphones and a blindfold and tell them to come right in here.
more steps. It might be them. 'Cause I keep hearing steps.
I heard steps down here. Hello? Hello? Is that them?
Luckily, I've got two. I came prepared. That's pretty cool that you invested in a camera.
There's something like a critter moving around in the furnaces or something. Definitely pretty significant banging. If that was you that made that sound, can you do it again, please? This time do it twice in a row. Knock twice. There's one. Give me the second one. Does it take a lot of energy to make that noise? Is there another noise that you can make that takes less energy? Superintendent, you here? There's an inmate that's not working hard enough. What's the punishment? Is that you up in the crow's nest?
Is this supposed to be like
That's suspicious.
We'll have to ask.
That's weird. I don't see why they would leave that there, especially with the battery on the floor.
Are you getting that cold breeze?
Yeah.
It's a lot cooler in here than it was in there.
You filming that?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, that's.
Do we have a walkie? Should we ask Brian if we did that? Oh, we don't have one? Whoops.
The battery's on.
Right. Well, all right.
It's something that, whatever device it.
You up down here with us?
Okay, dude, no. Look, three guys just like one inside of a restroom. We ain't doing all that. That's proof.
That's right, I got the reverse view of both of you guys.
Yeah.
No, it's kind of quiet.
Let's see if they're in the main office here.
Yeah, man, this man ain't fucking Mexican, too. So he stunk up his board. He stunk up the whole bit, man.
Hey, that was good Mexican. You know it's good when it destroys your stomach. They're in the orphanage. We were hearing those footsteps, and those were loud. All right, so we need to get an SB10. We need a pair of headphones, and you see like a mark on the side of my neck or something. And I was like, didn't see it at first, and then I looked, and I was like, wait a minute, there it is. It's not that long.
What, did you get scratched or something?
He's got a scratch here, and he doesn't know how. He asked me if he had a scratch here. Now, up in the dungeon area, that's one of the reports.
Wow, yeah.
Now, he felt like he got touched at one point because he even told me, he's like, I think something just touched my right leg. And I remember seeing like that shadow between you and Michael. So I don't.
I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I ain't doing that.
If you're gonna pull that kind of stuff tonight, that's fine. But you do it to people that can have done this a while and are okay with it.
Let us give you permission first.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do not touch without permission. You have permission to touch me. You do not have permission to touch James again tonight.
James, when did you first notice that scratch? Was it like when we came downstairs? Did you feel something happen when we were upstairs? Did it feel like you got scratched at that point, or did it feel like it was already there and it just started acting up?
Watch this right here, guys.
And cat also harder than that. I keep hearing footsteps above us.
I mean, I'm moving. I don't know if that's me.
Maybe. All right. If she asks questions and it tells us where to go, then you just follow what she says. Yeah. And we're going to follow you. Okay? Right. So we are taking a little bit of a page out of JJ and Scott's playbook.
I just heard it say, "Hey, Theresa. Let's go."
Okay. You tell us where to go.
Hallway. Go. Ricky's.
We are taking a little page out of JJ and Scott's rolling Estes method plan.
Fourth floor.
Is that where you want us to go?
Ground floor. Don't break it.
Where do you want us to go now?
Tell us right or left.
Fourth floor.
Is that where you want us to go? Because that
Ground
might.
floor. Coming.
Who's coming?
Surprise us.
Surprise you with what?
Retake. Looking forward.
Where do you want
Under
us to
the
go?
stairs.
What about under the stairs?
Where are we going? You gotta tell us. Where do you want us to go?
Back where you came from.
What's that mean? Do you want to go back that way? Or leave off that way?
The prophecy. 219.
And we are doing something that we did the last time we were here with JJ and Scott. We are doing a rolling Estes.
Into there.
Into
Into
where?
there.
Right or left? Can you tell us? I'm hearing noise above us.
There's a
You don't
little
hear that?
girl. Crawling.
Where is she?
66.
Tell us a room number.
Over there.
Start rolling forward. For the record, let's do this. Spin her.
I want to play.
Spin her all the way out one time.
What's up? In that room.
Tell us left or right. I'm trying to just
Open.
open what?
Open it.
Open what?
Through it.
Open through or go through
It's
what?
locked.
Where do you want us to go? Let's take her down to the jail.
The keys.
Jail cell. Jail cell.
I can get them from him. The key is labeled.
Jail cell.
It's in the box. He said it's my room.
Was this your room?
Oh,
Why should we turn around? Why do we need to turn around for?
I feel like there's people everywhere around me.
Can you tell us where we are? What was this room used for?
You're crazy.
Crazy for what? Who are we talking to right now?
I feel like I'm spinning around in a circle. Eagles. Close the door.
Close the door to the cell.
Don't jump.
Just for the record, we are in the jail cell.
I feel really cold again.
I don't see how that would be you causing.
I stayed in number 2.
Was it room number 2? Was it 202? Was it 302? Can you give us a little bit more information to go by? For the record, we have Beth and Michael out in the hallway. We have Casey and James and myself in the jail cell in the female ward on the 3rd floor.
He takes care of us.
Who takes care of you?
He stabbed me.
There was several people that were reported
Kevin.
stabbed here.
Stab you.
Why are you going to stab us for?
Second door.
Second door from where?
Evicted.
What about eviction?
Dudley. I feel like somebody is right in my face staring at me.
Can you give us something to go by, something to kind of help me guide the questioning here? Like, who are we talking to? And why were you in this room? Or where are you? Can you tell me?
Blood.
Are you bleeding?
Was somebody hurt here? I heard stabbed. I heard blood.
I feel pressure right here. Come with us.
Where do you want us to go? Can you tell us?
Come with us.
To where? You've got to be a little bit more specific. I need to know a little bit more.
Number 1.
What about a number 1?
Orange. Red.
Red, orange. What do these colors mean that you're asking us about? Telling us about.
Higher up.
You want us to go higher up? If so, tell us.
They're up there.
What's above us?
Do you want to help them? The purple door? It burned.
Okay, let's open the door. Let's take her down on the men's ward and just see.
You're invited.
It's like the world's weirdest carnival ride.
It really is. It's like this chair's.
If you say so. 43.
43. What do you want us to look for?
Watch his face. Watch his face.
What about his face? Are you talking about
My
James?
friends.
Who's your friend?
Who is your friend? Tell us. Give us a little bit something to go by.
The pistol.
Okay. See if we can get down that way. I don't know if we can or not. Sorry, James.
Stop.
Hey, what do you want us to do?
Stop right there. It's ranging.
Ranging for what?
Down to the bathroom. $106.
What room am I standing to to my left?
I feel burning right here.
306 is here, and the bathroom is right here.
Is this where you want us to be? What's bad?
You're responsible.
We're responsible for what?
Black dog.
Can you tell me who it was that scratched James? What do you want from
You're
us?
fine. What are you doing? I was born here.
Okay, this is going to sound like some kind of weird connection, y'all. But there was a man
My daughter.
in here that his name was Dolph. He was 72 years old. He had his throat cut in here.
Help me.
I don't know if it's a connection.
Was he born here?
No, he was an elderly
The plan
gentleman who was
didn't
brought
work.
in here.
What plan didn't work?
What were you planning?
It hurt again.
Did you do that to James? Did you scrape him?
We fucked up.
Over what?
Paralyzing. Huh. Wrap it up.
Are you trying to rush us out of here? Because if you don't want us to be in here, you can tell us. But I need something with definitive. Not my
Leave.
note.
It's pretty definitive.
It was pretty definitive.
No way.
Okay.
Check 1, 2, Theresa. Check
I
1,
feel
2.
sick today.
Theresa, can you hear me?
I was martyred.
What's your name?
The Lord's promise.
It's always a great place to start.
Have a great day.
Is it because I'm leaving if you're telling me that? I'm walking away?
Why won't you tell us your name?
Steven.
Steven. Well, we're on the men's ward now.
Steven.
Is Steven your name?
Tell me about yourself, Steven.
He's mine.
Well, who are you then?
He's not the only.
Let's wheel her in this room back here. I just want to take different environments and see if maybe we
I
can.
ain't gonna lie to you, man. I probably ain't be able to get her back to that door.
We'll figure it out.
Overcut. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, let's go.
Yep, we're on the move again.
Where do you want to go?
This thing's not gonna go straight. Like at all.
Heard a really creepy woman's voice say out.
Okay, well, tell us who you are, maybe.
On the outside.
What about the outside?
I heard a growl.
Is that you? I heard somebody here was called the nuisance because they used to like to growl because they didn't have enough meat in their dinner. Is that you? You have anything else that you want to talk to us about? Maybe you can give us a little bit more information on who we're talking to, or where you were, or why you're here.
I'm here forever.
Is that how you feel about being here in this building?
At least for now.
Or at least for now, what do you think is going to change about that?
I'm not.
Who is then?
How was it?
I mean, it was draining. I'm worn out.
What was it like being under there?
It was weird. I mean, it felt really weird because I had no sense of direction. And so it felt like I was just constantly like spinning around in a circle.
And say we only did that to you once. Like we did that on purpose to kind of disorient you, but we only did that one time.
Yeah, it felt like I was like this monster.
That's sort of what I felt like. Just, you know, it's kind of like draining for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
I was sitting here on the 325, sitting there recording all you all, and all of a sudden I just like was like kind of, I don't know how to like mention it. It's just like I was feeling kind of sick, nauseous sort of. I had to like step out and sit down, and out here I felt fine. But
Theresa?
Are you in here playing with us tonight? Stop messing around and come out here and show us. It's weird, but it just said.
I'm glad you followed us down to the playroom.
Well, somebody,
Leave.
somebody's saying that she's not in all this time. Where do you want us to go?
Come on.
Come on, what?
Whore.
Who are you calling a whore?
Prepare for the.
I hear voices down that way.
I feel like somebody just sat down on the bed with me. I felt this side of the bed shift down. She's dead.
Who's she?
Maybe more.
Who were the children that were here with us earlier before the ladies came down?
Oh, that was me hitting.
Franklin.
I'm not asking about Franklin. I'd like to know about the children.
You've been something with like a really booming man's voice. Where's the people?
What people?
Hurry.
Why?
Crazy. Psycho. That was it.
Are you sure that was all?
Somebody's on this bed with me.
Who's sitting on the bed with Ryan?
My right hand side is getting cold. I feel like I got cold air coming right to the front of me right now. And right over here. Let me show you.
What do you want to show us?
Holy Spirit.
My legs are starting to like get that buzzy feeling.
Who wants to show us the Holy Spirit?
One doll there looks like a nun.
Yeah, that is terrifying. That is the most terrifying thing in this room.
The reason I was like calling you all down earlier, like so badly, is some people like
I feel cold air on the back of my left hand side of my neck.
that's one of the reasons.
Sick.
One of the reasons like some of the
I just felt like the whole room shake.
Excuse me.
some children are considered to be demons, and it was acting as one of the
You're a demon. Leave.
Who are you calling a demon?
Demon.
all that happens like that. All the cat balls are lightening up, and he was feeling.
Spirit.
That just feel like that. He was feeling like something beside him again, and felt some rush by. You could actually feel the wind.
Energy. Make that cat ball light up again. See that little ball beside the balloon? Go touch that for us. Make it light up. That ball.
Like traveling towards.
I just heard a bunch of kids in the background.
Balls.
Yeah, there are lots of balls in here. There are cat balls. There are balloons in here. They're shaped like a ball.
How many children are coming?
I got him.
About what?
Why were some children allowed?
Lift it up.
Lift what?
Take it out.
What do you want us to take out?
Last one. People.
John,
Meters.
if you're the one that's in here with us, turn the cat ball on
1.
now.
Meters.
Robert, if you're the one that's in here, turn the cat ball on. This cat ball is on, but it turned on before I understand it. Robert, if you're the one turning the cat ball on, can you turn it on now? Can you turn the cat ball on if that's you?
Usually. Go away.
Who?
See you next time.
We're not gonna go away.
Do it.
No. We're gonna go away eventually, but not right now. So you can talk to us if you want. You can tell us your name. You can tell us your
Whoa.
John.
Something just grabbed my elbow like wicked cold. What the hell was that?
I don't know, but the box just sounded like it said, "Well, rape."
That's what it said.
Whoa, what the? I felt like somebody come up here and get on the bed with me.
Did that like twice or 3 times or something.
I felt like somebody, especially over here, somebody like sat down hard.
Yeah.
Have we had any more activity with the cat ball at all?
Yes.